Chad, there's a couple things that are kind of floating around right now that I thought were kind of important. The number one, and the most recent from the last few days, is this. And it's apparently there's a bug in Rivals currently that makes it so players at a lower FPS move slower and do less damage on certain heroes. This gives players with high-end PCs an advantage. And I thought this was kind of a bait, right? But then, oh god, what, I fucking pulled me out and took me here. That's fucking terrifying. Okay, so this is 160 FPS. Okay. Versus 30 FPS. You don't go nearly as far. And apparently there's a clip of Super trying this. Wait, what?
Enemy ahead of us. I got you. Enemy ahead of us. I got you.
That one was pretty similar. Nah, that's actually crazy. I kind of want to test that in game really quick. Hold up. So I'm right now on, where am I at? I don't have limited FPS on. So I'm getting, what? Somewhere in the range of 250, sometimes drops into the low ones frames. So let me start from here.
Our enemies are near.
Actually, hang on, let me do this. I'll hold the button the entire time, so it auto cancels. So it's no user error, okay? Okay, so about 15 meters, my right foot's on 15 meters. Okay. And then let me limit my FPS down to, say, 30. Apply. Nah, hang on. I didn't fuck that up. That is no way. So the people who kept coming into my chat and asking me how was I doing this strange move? Okay, so on strange, right, there's a move you can do. There's a move you can do, right, when you're walking up to the enemy. And you have ult, right, like they're all fighting. You hit shift, cancel it midair. And so you drop in on them and you get some good distance. And people are like, how do you keep doing that? How do you keep doing that? How do you keep doing that? I'm like, what? I'm just walking up and hitting shift and then canceling it. But people who are on low FPS can't literally recreate it. First off, I don't even know how that happens. Hang on, really quick. Is there anything else in this article that's even worth reading? First, put an FPS limit on their game. Reddit made some shocking discoveries of how much frame rate affects certain abilities. Okay, that's fine. But then there's also this. And I have no idea what this is. But it says, Rivals players have discovered bots in quick play matches. Players are much more likely to get put in bot games if they're on a loss streak, but any quick play match could have them. And then there's this attached to it, which I've seen a lot of people talk about playing bots. I don't think I've seen a single bot. Please try the magic one. It looks really bad. I'll check it in a sec. After 1 week of testing, Marvel Rivals players say they have proven that AI bots will fill quick play games under certain circumstances. Shortly after launch, Marvel Rivals users who regularly popped into quick play matches noticed that something felt off. After losing a few matches in a row, appeared to result in the game conjuring up matches filled with AI bots. Developer NetEase Games hasn't addressed the matter either way, neither confirming nor denying that bots exist. However, one Reddit user spent a week testing the theory and has dug up a few key identifiers that prove bots are in fact present in Marvel Rivals. I mean, I understand why you would want to have it in games that like don't have a high population of players, right? But also, doesn't Fortnite have bots? And like the whole point of having bots in Fortnite is one, to fill lobbies quicker, and two, you know, make it so that even players that are not very good can get wins sometimes. Yeah, retention is really important. Redditor Siren X said they previously shared posts proving the existence of bots in game, only have their video content removed and flagged as self-promotion. Classic Reddit. Now, after several days of testing, the user has returned to outline their findings, as many assumed bots only show up in quick play games. The chances of getting thrown into a bot lobby increase exponentially after losing 2 consecutive matches. Chat, it's time to go throw quick play games until I get thrown in a bot lobby, then absolutely try my nuts off for clips. Thoughts? Apparently these lobbies pits 6 bot opponents against 4 humans and 2 bot teammates. Wait, 6 bot opponents against 4 humans and 2 bot teammates. That's kind of wild. I wonder if the bot teammates will always fill support and tank. Players who leave bot lobbies before a match ends can expect to be penalized just like any other just like they left a normal match. Since NetEase remains mum about the issue, many in the community believe the team is waiting for players to make a big fuss before deploying a patch to either get rid of the game, either rids the game with the bots or makes the feature optional. But others have pointed out that this is a trend for NetEase developed titles like Identity V. NetEase has been doing this, putting bots in quick play so players' queues are fast when person set in the thread. As of now, all Marvel Rivals players can do is voice their displeasure. There's also a chance that those who don't like the feature are in the vocal minority, and having bots in the game is helping retention for casual players. That's actually super interesting. But the thing is, though, I feel like most 99.9% of players would not want to play against bots if they knew they were playing against bots. You know, it's a little bit dishonest. But, you know, if you're on like a 3-4 game losing streak and you're not having a good time, the game's trying to throw you a bone. I understand what it's doing. But I think that would probably tell people more than anything if they found out. But how many people actually know about it? Who knows? Because I mean, I saw people saying this in my chat, but I was very skeptical. But it looks like it might have some merit, although I'd have to dig in through Reddit to go find the actual stuff, and I don't feel like doing that. So, but yeah, hold on, let me try with magic really quick. I know people wanted to see that. Audio backup, display, limit FPS 30. Magic.
When things get
So from 15 meters, if I try
the
to,
dark child tends to come
well, hang on, this is actually my normal FPS because I forgot to hit apply. Okay, so this is normal.
Survive this.
Okay.
Hostiles coming in fast. This war is bigger than one life.
Okay. Now display, adjust, 30, apply.
I got you.
What?
Survive this.
That is actually crazy. Okay, that one hits. I had to get a little bit closer, but
Straight to your soul.
I don't think I was struggling with it off. I think I was very much behind the line.
Survive this.
Yeah. I was very much behind the line, and I was still making it. Oh my goodness. Just a couple inches makes a difference of low FPS? I mean, there's also that Wolverine clip of doing less damage if you're on, like, on certain characters, but that's crazy. That's actually insane. Yeah, that needs to be fixed ASAP. That can't stay like that. That can't stay like that at all. That's not cool. Is there a way to avoid low FPS players now? I'm just gonna type at the beginning of lobbies, what's everybody's FPS check, and if somebody says 80 FPS, I'm immediately putting them on the avoid list. I'm gonna climb by avoiding low FPS gamers. You can tell they have a toaster PC by their loading times. True, if somebody takes too long to load in, you're gone, buddy. Goodbye.